Oh, we're in for a treat. Alright, these two, once again, best of 3, first to 2. Soin could be the second orc after Focus into the playoffs as Lin was eliminated, and LabyRinth could be the third undead alongside Happy and 1-0. The winner of this best of 3 will be playing Kaho in the winner bracket quarterfinal. Not an easy task after what this man displayed yesterday. So, we see a Warmill already. Could it be Blade Master Headhunters? Not really, right? For that you need a second burrow. On the other side, LabyRinth is starting off with the ghoul build. Turtle Rock it is, and Farseer it is as well. Pishy, thank you for the 4 years. 4 years indeed. Thank you very much for the continuous support, man. Also joining us at Rara Land and doing all the work for the Bambinis and, you know, just everything. Feel hugged, man. And reminding me every now and then that Baby Metal is a great band. So DK Ghouls, always a treat to creep on this map. As everything falls so quickly. Nice little pull, but Acolyte falls, gives up some vision for the distraction. And slowing him down. LabyRinth jumping from green to green. Not going straight up for the orange. That also means that he could not contest the shop, if that was a thing. But it's not. Without a Blade Master, this still takes some time, needs some headhunters. And Soin is playing this rather aggressively. But what can you accomplish? With last hits and good positioning, a lot. But at the moment it just looks like a little bit of wasted time. LabyRinth getting very, very close to level 2. He got a skull. Can use that to creep a spot on the shop, maybe? And since it's LabyRinth, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of seeing a tower push or something. Or an expansion. This game already super different because the first match between them, both maps, they were going for fast expansions. Not possible here on Turtle Rock. Surrounding the Headhunter opens it up again, but still gets the kill. Also 2 ghouls falling. 3 ghouls falling. Ooh, that's a lot. Also mana wasted. Bloody exchange. And if Soin keeps these headhunters up, yeah, he does. That's, or most of them. That's a big win. 4 ghouls down. And coils drained as well. There's one more. But Soin looking fine in this game. This is the neutral map. Oh no, don't let the Acolyte kill the Headhunter. This takes away a lot of creeping power from LabyRinth. He has 1 ghoul to be working with. No, 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 no. Oh, hey! How is that possible? DK might not have the most ghouls with him, but hey, he got coils, or had a coil, and that is another kill then. All of a sudden it's not that great for Soin anymore as it was a few minutes ago. Yeah, it's This was like solid 30 seconds of this Acolyte not moving. But hey, praise to the Acolyte, maybe a raise to this Acolyte. And tier 3 is unfolding, at least for now. Labby with a late graveyard as well. Could queue the tech soon, but he's low on lumber. Now almost all the ghouls are at home. We just continue brawling. With Dark Ranger, you want this? But unit trade's fairly even now. Could be another map for the Witch Doctor build. Because there's a lot of ground to cover on maps like Turtle Rock and maps like Terran Stand later. Okay, finally they move away from each other. Take their hands off each other and level up. Level 2 wolves, level 2 coil. And yeah, this will be a game without Death Pact, unlike Echo Isles between them earlier. Trade exactly as much so that the creep spot is level 3. And big value in these camps now. They leave each other alone to unfold tier 3. Soin is a bit faster. Scouting for an expansion already is Labby. And that's the creeping I talked about. That's kind of nice. You receive a little bit of damage when you attack the turtles due to a passive they have. So having extra HP regen in the middle while you attack with the ghouls is always nice. Shadowhunter TC, Berserker upgrade, Cloak of Flames for the TC can be nice. It's not that great though. And Labby not going for the rat spot surprises me. Soin is getting ahead in levels for sure. Attack upgrade, Kodo upgrade, all coming together. Mana potion and heal potion. This is fantastic. One ghoul as a trade, as a sacrifice. That Acolyte has seen things. Dark Ranger is very, very powerful. But we are inches away from having a power spike for LabyRinth. He should not fight now. Seeing that Cloak of Flames on the Shadowhunter hurts my soul. No gold currently. Do we have base defense for Soin? Okay, we have reinforced defenses. Labby not going for a push, rather the consumables, while we want to pimp up this army. Vamp Aura, by far the worst item he could have found there. And Scroll of the Beast. Scroll of the Beast, big mana potion, heal potion. LabyRinth, this is looking good for you now. The push is coming, but Soin saw this. If he kills the shop that prevents the orb that Soin so dearly loves, this also takes away the possibility of a tiny Great Hall. And Clarities. Clarities are absolute necessity. But Soin is already building the shop back. I like that. Ooh, that Kodo though. Very unfortunate start to the fight, but it's a save. Stomp comes in. Heal scroll against that AoE. Destroyer out of position. Saved by the coil. And the ghouls, interestingly, not going for the headhunters at all. Just straight up for the cow and the wolves. Good damage sponges. And that destroyer mostly out of the fight now. Just coming in for the dispel against wolves. And when it's necessary, Hex. DK far forward, asking for a coil. But Labby is losing a ton so far. Question is, when will this snap back? He still gets mana. The Orc does not. And he gets skeletons after every kill now. LabyRinth can do a lot with only the heroes and the Destro, as long as he's safe and is not receiving a hero focus. Plus, DK still has the mana potion, mind you. LabyRinth was going for a lot of consumables for exactly these situations. Dark Ranger is a beast, and the Nova hurts as well. Hex Coil anticipated it. Nice heads up play by Labby. And the next Destro is out. That does mean that there's no region with the statue at the moment. Needs to rebuild it, needs to move it there. And it's a pretty neck and neck fight so far. Potion was consumed. Lots of coils could still be flying if he so needs it. Soin has to rebuild almost everything. But so does LabyRinth. Pressure rises. 500 gold on Soin. Only now can he invest it into items again. Now, yeah, red spot. Red spot plus statue. And the heal scroll. He can just go back after this creep. Lich is getting more and more powerful. Dark Ranger still hitting hard. And yeah, everything's healthy thanks to the scroll. And he feels really comfortable. He can contest or contain Soin in the north, build an expansion on the back of it. Soin took a gamble and went for the permanent items. Could have had big rewards, but he got a Vamp Aura that doesn't do much to him, and he got a Cloak of Flames that also doesn't do much to him. And LabyRinth has had great potion, but he used all three of them. So that has great value as well. Coil Nova to open things up, but we're fast on the trigger. That's level 3 now. Stomp is getting more and more powerful, but this Army of the Dead seems to be overwhelming. This doesn't do too much. Chain Lightning not used against skeletons and ghouls, or not excessively at least. Wyvern nuked immediately, so that damage output is gone as well. 2 more headhunters about to fall. Soin is trying to focus on the statues, and that does work well as the wolves are not part of the fight. Lich just wipes him out! Didn't see that coming. There was an invoke potion, but Snap Hacks and Focus Fire was saving all that mana for this purpose. And now Soin is back in the game. That was clutch. And still the big invoke potion available. Can LabyRinth even hold this here? All the investments into the expo didn't pay off one bit. Soin got some mana left. Is hesitant to push into this though. He lost in almost one game already in the first series between the two. But he lets it go. Tiny time? Not really. Another permanent item. Second Vamp Aura. That's infuriating. But we got level 3 wolves now against the second base. He could sell the 2 Vamp Aura and grab a tiny for it. That's probably what he's doing. Or what he wants to do. But you gotta be ready. Labby is coming again. This will deny mining. At some point, you gotta respond to it. Still no tiny. Super tanky TP, TC. And wolves are invisible again. So Soin, what's the play? Breaking upkeep. There's a tiny. Where do you put it though? Whew, on the back of the turtle. The shop will be torn down, or should be. We got Wyvern in the mix for better positioning, 2 destroyers up. No bad riders or anything, despite no armor upgrades. Way better position for Soin than in the game prior. Ghouls on the ground, almost gone. And Headhunter should be able to do this. Supply is still even. We got a lot of mana though. TC didn't stomp once. Coil Nova kinda nice, but the trade's still going in favor of Soin, whose expansion is starting to come together now too. LabyRinth in the ropes. He got level 3 Coil though. The instant kills are getting more and more likely. Ah, wolves, wonderful usage of them. Close to level 5 Shadowhunter. LabyRinth is just walling himself in. Shadowhunter is at the moment silenced! One more coil, he's dead. But there's the heal wave. Oh, what a blessing. No way! No, 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 no! Town portal swap. That was a game-saving move. Takes a destroyer with him as well. Yeah, 2 hunters down. But overall, oh, all the acolytes dead. Jeez. This must be Soin's game. But one misstep against Coil Nova level 3 too. The Shadowhunter needs to be more defensive. Yeah, I see you want to hex and focus and all. But this can't be allowed. That's the way to lose the game. Lose the Shadowhunter, lose the game. Easy as that. Would have loved to see a speed scroll. That's not the case. Ooh, statue snack. Sweet. Now we're in the base, and this is where I would love to have a speed scroll. Town portal number 2. in very quick succession, loses the Kodo on top of it as well. LabyRinth is playing this smart and somewhat efficient, but Soin knows that Labby can't really move away from his expo. And if he does, it will be exposed and punished. So third base it is. Okay, is that the big fight? No, it's not. This is now Labby going for the portal. As the main bases, are they empty? For Soin they are. There is. For Labby not so much. TC is getting insane. Like in the fights, if the Shadow Hunter doesn't die, the Orc heroes will destroy LabyRinth. No second base for the undead. Just chip damage here and there, but playing it careful. No Invo Potion on the Shadow Hunter. Here we go. Oh, what's the Farseer doing there? Is the damage spawns repositioning now? Need Chain Lightning. Yeah, that's a nice follow-up. There is 1 ghoul down, 2, 3 soon. Destroyer also falling. Very limited resources against the wolves. Don't even need it. DK, zap! And there we go. Level 5. Soin losing some units. Okay, but not having a DK. That's game winning. Here we go. As anticipated. Hex, Stomp, Chain Lightning, Focus Fire. That's exactly what brought Soin the Warcraft Champions title in Season 9. And in the straight up fights, as I said, Orc heroes, really freaking good. You can't allow that these heroes out-level you. Soin, after being defeated 0-2 in the earlier stage, now all of a sudden up and 1 step away from the quarterfinal. Thank you, Shaq, for buying a profile picture as well. Good focus fire on the destroyers, always. Pressure them out of the fight. So it's really hard for them to dispel everything. They are fragile. Match points, Soin. Big points for him. When it comes to earning points for the ranking for the grand final. Tidehunters is next, and then Terranas stand would be the decider. This is going back to expansions now, right? Must be. Should be. And we go in. We go in now. LabyRinth facing elimination after 2 top 6 runs back to back. This might be his end. Dude, what a group stage. Lin out, Colorful out, Fortitude out, and now Labby. Soin fought this well, survived the timing push as well. But if we go back to this expansion game that made LabyRinth so strong, does he stand a chance this time? I think he does. With better positioning, he absolutely does. His game on Echo Owls looked really freaking good. Lich first. Not an LR special, huh? LabyRinth still has some firepower left, some spins to this matchup left. Expansion it is. Okay, so an counter expansion or an attack or both. So Soin knows this and he's counter expanding again. He is of the opinion that that is the best solution. Against Lich Ghouls, I'm really curious. If they trade, it's still good for Soin, I think. Can you play Lich Ghouls without an expansion? Kinda doubt it. So it is a little decoy. Soin is attacking immediately, and I like that. Is LabyRinth doing the same? This is a little, like what Soin is doing here is a little similar to what Undeads do against Night Elf. Try an expansion if it's not working tech. And LabyRinth relies on an expansion a lot heavier than Soin does. And okay, it doesn't work eventually. Or can he save it? Ooh, if only he had a speed scroll. I don't think it's enough time. Or is it? It's close. It's real close. But the skeleton makes it so. Plus the next ghouls that are coming in now. And all of a sudden everything is exposed. And the Shadowhunter is mostly on his own, so he's dashing through the mana. Good deny by Labby though. But the tech is a massive issue. Soin can decide what the follow-up is. Just Headhunters tier 3 and at some point a tiny. He has the time for that now. Could go Wyvern, but he's up against level 2 Nova already. That doesn't seem to be the best solution. So this time, no Dark Ranger second. It had good impact before. Labby is taking more units. Is that too much? That's a lot of Headhunters. That's very, very little creeping in the mid game.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Labyrinth did good. Bought time. Should not run into any hexes here now, because then his advantage can easily turn back. Okay, Creepcraft for now. Is Labby thinking there's another expo? No, right? There must have been some scouting. Or they're scouting now. Whatever it is, he takes the shop. Lich with boots, always scary. One ghoul to the creeps. But it stays at 1. Imagine a chain lightning now. Oh, it'd be so juicy. Okay, Soin rebuild. He is leveling, but Invis Lich is making his way across the map. Can't really find Soin now, who once again, just like Turtle Rock, goes for the consumable. I love that he's taking that camp away. If he's able to defend at home as well. Lich doesn't find him. Huge timing loss by LabyRinth. Or is it? He can't be hexed. Boop! Oh, sick timing! That was necessary. That was so necessary. Cost an invul potion, but it's fine. Delaying the Shadow Hunter levels even further is key. But Soin plays like at the beginning days of Farseer Headhunter pretty much. Map control, stealing camps, high pressure. But back in the day, there was no Lich expansion against this. More damage. And this is the revenge. And what a timing this is. The slaughterhouse prevented right when the DK was supposed to come out. It's not greedy, it's not going for the crypts or anything. But preventing statues, you've seen it before in Happy vs. Labyrinth. No, in Happy vs. Fortitude. What the real deal is. And how dependent Undead is on statues. So all in all, if Soin gets a big kill, like here, or a counter expansion, this is looking great, but uh-oh, needs coils. Wolves expire though. No last hit this time, despite no hex. Was hex on the Lich, so not on the DK. So no Nova. Easier to dodge coil than Nova. Impossible to dodge Nova. And the TC gets the timing while he's busy here. Shadow Hunter, no! Oh, no heal wave. The TP is on him. Can't afford another Nova. Is he so greedy? He wants this little bit of experience and gets it! Oh my god, Soin. And a deny. He's feeling it now, isn't he? Really good hexes. Nice Shadow Hunter control after the initial nuke. And 2-base, 2-base. LabyRinth is in trouble, facing elimination. As Soin is firing from all cylinders here in the lower bracket. Red spot for him. He took both of the items. LabyRinth still waiting for the third hero. And tier 3 unfolding in general. Got an orb now. Frenzy Destroyer. So we're arriving at the late game. Both on tier 3. Both on 2 bases. Levels similar. Mana Stone! Hoo hoo hoo! Oh, LabyRinth needs something good here now. He's still ahead in supply. A little bit. Wand of Mana Stealing against the TC. Always welcome. And Dark Ranger for silence. We're not moving away from that. Why would we? These are the last camps on the map. Red spot for Labby. And ironically the lab for Soin. This is not an overwhelming advantage for anyone. So one fight, the execution in the fight will decide this game. Both are well equipped. Both have the army they were looking for. Both get their second heroes to level 3. No big flaws. Khadgar's pipe. Did the momentum just shift? As we reach $600 for the War 3 Champions Finals. Shout out Match Arena sponsors. Yeah, moving away. Let the statues work for you. Let the pipe work for you. Double mana potion, invo potion, heal scroll. It's not available at the shop, so Soin can't fall back. And he needs an invo potion on the TC. Can't fight without it. Impossible.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And shop control by Labby again. All heroes saved. And took the invo potion away. Yep, Labby, this is your game now. Soin investing into another base. Risky, super risky. And the fight, headhunters, okay, they are all connecting, but these ghouls are ravaging. Where are the storms? Where are the chain lightnings? Fastia out of mana, more or less. Can't go for the chain lightning, and that means so much uptime for ghouls and so much damage. Stops him now with level 1 storm, only level 2 unlocked now. Fights are looking fine. Labby is losing quite a bit, but he has the sustain. The DK is full mana. How is that happening? No coil thrown. Lich gets it. Invo potion as well. And Soin slowly but steady getting decimated. Fastia is about to pop. Or forced into a TP, which is then probably the expansion. More kills, and Labby is still alive in this tournament. Very good fight. Second expansion for him as well. Third melee upgrade. What the hell? He's just brute forcing these ghouls. Soin desperately needed this level 2 stomp, and he still needs it. Silence, can't, no, can't heal. Oh, all 3 heroes hit by the silence. Not good. Not good for Soin at all. And so much mana left. So much mana left. What do you want to do against it? You can't stop the ghouls. You can't put your focus onto anything but the ghouls. And now it's level 3 on the Dark Ranger as well. Level 5 on the Lich. Shadowhunter heals himself one last time. As the Hex was called on the DK to prevent the coil for the kill. But that is just nasty at this point. Double kill. Yep. So in that expo, that was too greedy. Prior to the first big fight, expanding a second time, that just wasn't it. Also losing shop control. Another big point. Greed by Soin and better timings by Labby. Plus good execution. Decide this game. Alright, we still have 2 bases. Wolf harass happening. TC finally got an invul. These fights can still be turned around with hero focus.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
But it's level 5-4. 5-4-3. Dark Ranger damage is getting good. Lich damage is always good. But Soin can muscle up another attack. Or 3 more minutes. He's down a base. So he needs the fight, but he's 20 food down. It's amazing heroes. And boom. Nova 3 into Headhunter. Stomp is fine. LabyRinth once again with his very, very own playstyle. Frenzy Ghouls with 3 attack. Oh, there's no chance. There is no chance in hell for this to be working. The Stomp doesn't hit too much. Farseer's out of mana. Kodo explodes. GG! LabyRinth takes it back. With good scouting, good positioning, good timings. And just the win. And not crumbling under the pressure of facing elimination. One last map, everybody. The decision is coming close. Minigumbo, thank you for the 74-month resub. How are you feeling about the new anti-Shikari record? Okay. But that's not the topic right now. The topic is Terranistan. And Soin, is it time for a blade? Here both can expand super quickly again. But with ghouls you can also move across the map. And since it's Labby, is it time for Dreadlord? Is it finally time for Dreadlord? Just asking questions. For both players, the playoffs would be incredibly important to gather the points. Points for the grand finals. Labby has been in the top 6 twice in a row. That was the roadblock. Soin didn't even make it through the qualifiers in March and April. Long day for both of them. Chat is banking on Crypt Lord. I don't feel a Crypt Lord with Asian undead players. So yeah. There can be... I think the most likely is Lich Farseer, just as we've seen before. For Labby, a DK and Dreadlord is possible. Outside chances for a Crypt Lord as well. Soin, if he's super sneaky, he could even go Shadowhunter. It's been done before as well. It's time for the special build. It's a fight for survival. No safety net for anyone. This is the last map of the group stage. You can't hide any strats. You gotta play your best. Or what you think fits best what your opponent's doing. Ooh. And we haven't seen Soin's Blade Master mirror image just yet. Isn't it cool that we have so many possible openings in Warcraft 3 in 2023 in so many matchups? Gotta give Remo Demo some credit for his balance there, guys. We make jokes about him, we criticize him. But credit, and that's the game starting. We raised a lot of questions in this break. It's time to answer them. Left hand side, Soin. Right hand side, LabyRinth. I'm very sure we'll see expos. At least one. LabyRinth, 100%. Soin, to me, 90%. There he is. The LabyRinth special. And on the other side, the Soin special. The Soin / Scars special. Blade Master versus Dreadlord, everybody. That's a matchup. Will someone be put to sleep or cut into pieces? Sandman, dear Sandman. Can you play Blade Master expansion? I'm not too knowledgeable about this build. It all depends on the style as well. Okay. This Blade Master can punish the Dreadlord hard. Important for LabyRinth to buy dust. He expected this on Terran stand. Slippers. Yeah, so far it's a regular Blade Master, like Lyn. Super powerful. Very apt, actually not too bad. Abrakibaba, thank you for the sub. Have a great day, Neo. Thank you, I am. Also, Amrax, thank you for the 6-month resub. Thanks for the endless great entertainment. Here's to much more. We've seen a lot of ghouls in the game prior. Vamp Aura goes a long way. Sleep is a wonderful cancel against the TC. As you don't play with the spell. Tier 2 tech by Soin. And no expo yet by Labby. There it is.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
But Blade Master can cut this up.
一座基地正遭到围攻。
LabyRinth expected this. Saves the Acolyte for now, trying to go for surrounds. Trying to drain mana, but with stutter stepping and this inventory, impossible. So is this just a hard counter? Is this just a hard counter? Slips with a surround, could pop him out anyway. But Labby doesn't get the surround closed. He's not forcing anything but time and attention. Putting his tournament life in the hands of a Dreadlord. Was that too much? Was that too risky? It's about staffs and boots. Oh, sleep? Shouldn't be enough damage though.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
And this is kinda weird now. Is it 7 PM already? We don't have boots. Reveal? Whoa! 50 HP. And that was a lot of time for the second base, but Soin rushes tier 3 like there's no tomorrow. Underlevel Blade Master, sure. Is it Wyvern? Kinda too late-ish for Wyvern. I guess it's just a tiny rush. Could still be Wyvern though. But then with the second bestiary. Dreadlord 3. Somehow Labby has to make this work. Buy a lot of time, do a lot of damage. I wouldn't hate to see a Zeppelin actually against these surrounds. There's no anti-air. Not a single unit. Ouch, Lightning Shield of LabyRinth can attack air. It's coming together. Gloves, slippers, vamp aura. Not bad for a blade. LabyRinth needs Spirit Tower, huh? It's so rare to see a Dreadlord on high level. We've seen amazing games by LabyRinth doing this, but rarely successful. X-Lord played a wonderful Dreadlord in ESL Meisterschaft once, but different matchup. It's really only LabyRinth. And Robe of the Magi, a little bit more mana. We're going, wait, 1-1-1 build. No level 2 sleep. Huh. For Soin, we also don't have too many units. It's a Berserker and 3 Grunts. Both are incredibly greedy. Okay, we get Spirit Towers now. DK second. Yeah, Dreadlord Lich a little too fragile. As unfortunately, the Dreadlord awesomeness is too much for our Observer and he starts lagging a little. Lagging a little. Wow, that sounds like me yesterday night. No.
一位玩家的部队正遭
I wonder if they have a backup plan. Or a second observer. I don't want this game to be ruined by lags, guys. Mana Stone and +9 intelligence. Huh, they did swap to another observer. Apparently. Labby goes into Fiends, but what's the army of Soin? It's Raiders, huh? It's not Wyvern. So LabyRinth invested a lot into static defense against units that he's actually not facing. Oh, sleep. But... Oh, Coil! Whoa! A Carrion Swarm and he's dead! It's on cooldown though! Sleep again! Good night, sweet prince! Dude, Labby. Imagine if he makes his way into the quarterfinal with a Dreadlord. He has to weather this fight though. Only 2 heroes. Yeah, gotta TP out immediately. Floodgates open for the expo. Labby needs to heal. He is tier 3. Lich started only now, that's late. As the TC is leveling, big mana, Wand of Mana Steel, Blade Master well equipped. Soin is in a good spot, despite the hero kill. Shaders around, love to see it. More undeads implementing shades into their builds, and why not? It's so good. If the build allows it, go for a shade. Very little XP left on the map. That is the smartest Dreadlord we've probably seen this year. His spells are a little underwhelming at the moment though. So I'm going for walkers. And Lich is out, Orb is out, army coming together. Double big mana potion on Soin. Are you kidding me? The drops are out of this world. How do you stop this orc? Levels are miles better. Experience well distributed. Okay, Carrion Swarm Coil Nova. An unusual combo, you might not be ready for it. Heal scrolls would go a long way, or of course a strong heal wave. Level up on both sides. Finally, Aura. And these feeds, man. Will they not just get decimated? Kodo can't be saved. The Carrion Swarm is nice, but now the Dreadlord is out of mana. We praised how much mana he had prior to the fight. That doesn't work. DK. Crit! Dead he is! Soin! 1 lack and a half! In the winner bracket quarterfinal, in the playoffs, finally! And boom, the Lich goes down as well. Down to the Vampire we are. But can he carry this? Without mana? Just providing an aura? I don't think so. Another Fiend goes down. As cool and as stylish as the Dreadlord was, he wasn't ready for this Orc army. So what now? Kinda good now that the heroes were so low level. And time for a tiny. Soin didn't even go through his potions yet. So it's time for a switch for LabyRinth. Double Temple of the Damned. You cannot stop the orc spells. There's no silence. Is it Necros again? Banshees make no sense, right? Except like Possession or Kodo, but that's down the road. Necros are better. He's going Banshees though. Am I wrong that Banshees, that Necros would unironically be better now? There's a lot of Headhunters falling. You can raise the dead. There is Dispel, but very little. Unholy Frenzy would be super nice on Fiends and Lich. And Cripple is amazing against TC and Blade. Maybe he feels he needs this Hail Mary play with Possession. Yeah, you can curse the Blade Master, I see that. But it's the Possession play. But on only Headhunters, is it even worth it? Necros do take a lot of time, that's true, but Banshees take a lot of time too with Master Upgrade. Cripple is sick on Blade, agreed. I can't stop the next ad, by the way. So in on 3 bases. Going more walkers, I like this. Calm before the storm. Dreadlord an inch away from 5. Can he farm this? Level 3 Carrion Swarm is a game changer. Possession can be stopped. By Hex, by Stomp. Is it stopped by Ensnare? I guess so. Yeah, right? Yeah. So, there's a lot of counters to these Banshees. Blade Master sees it. They're both in the Shadow Realm. What's the play, Labby? You need to do something real quick. Soin already has 1200 gold. High upkeep. There's so little to steal. And he didn't get level 5 prior to the fight. Good effing luck, LabyRinth, to make this work. Carrion Swarm, kinda nice. That's not still at level 5. Lich! Critted away! And all the plays that he wanted to go for are dunsies now that the Lich is gone. Super under-leveled, of course. Did he not kill anything? He's still level 4! Oh my god, Invo Potion saves him now, some possessions go through, but the DK is dead. He's still 4.9! Soin lost a Wyvern and a Headhunter. And that is it. I mean, he got possessed, But oh my god, is LabyRinth dead? He's so dead. And he's out. Critical strike for 204. Stomp for the celebratory moment. Soin, from not making it through qualifiers into the top 8. The bracket is complete. Another Korean, that was for sure. LabyRinth falling for the first time in the round of 16. And that was an absolute stomp at the end, but Soin maneuvered himself into that position.